What a wonderful world. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I just sat down and filmed a video, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited right now. So for today's video I have decided to film an updated makeup routine because I just feel like my makeup's just kind of been changing a bit lately, and I haven't just sat and filmed a makeup video in forever, and I'm going out Saturday so I can film like a glam makeup routine and then just my everyday makeup routine, so you can kind of see the difference for both days. I've just combed my hair but I feel like I might have to put it up. Anyway, I do hope you guys are all doing really well. I hope you guys are all enjoying like being out of lockdown. I'm not gonna lie, I am literally buzzing. It was so nice to just sit in a restaurant and actually have a meal. But yeah, I hope you're all making the most of it and all having a really fun time. But anyway, without further ado, please do smash a huge thumbs up, subscribe down below, and let's get straight into the video. First thing I do every time before doing my makeup is use a moisturiser. This is the Neutrogena Clear and Defend Clinically Proven Spot Preventative moisturiser. But the reason I like this is because it is oil free, and I do get quite oily skin, especially when wearing makeup. So I like to use an oil free moisturiser. Now, I don't like wearing foundation on my daily makeup routine because it just feels a bit heavy. I don't really like to feel it on my face, and I don't really feel like I need it. My skin's got a lot better lately anyway. What I do instead of wearing foundation is I use a foundation that's a bit too
that literally makes no sense. I don't know my foundation, but I use the foundation.
My concealer is obviously a lot lighter than my face, whereas my foundation, I pick one that's kind of in between the shade of a concealer and a foundation, because then it doesn't look too light and my face doesn't look washed out where I've not got product and the rest of it, if that makes sense. Put a little bit of concealer on first. This is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in shade 4, which is extra fair, and I put that under my eyes, blah blah blah. The way I find where I need to put my concealer, if you just look down, if you look into the mirror and then you look down like that, can you guys see right there where my dark circles are? It just helps you see where to put your concealer. And then I put it up here as well, so I just kind of drag it up to lift my face a little bit. Then nose, any red marks, under my brows, chin, a little bit on the forehead. I actually use a foundation brush to like blend in my concealer, and then I go over the beauty blender later. But this is the Expert Face Brush from Real Techniques. Okay, now because my face looks a little bit too light, this is when I then use my foundation to kind of like make this bit a little bit darker but still highlight my face. I kind of go to this one more because it's actually SPF 15, and you should actually be wearing SPF on your skin every single day, so I just use this one. By no means am I trying to say I know what I'm doing. If you've been here for a while, you know that I really have no clue, but I'm just telling you what I do. I just put the tiniest little bit on like that, look, and then again I just blend it out with my foundation brush. Okay, so it's at this point that I then use my beauty blender, because obviously I blended it but it's a little bit like crusty there, so I then need to just use my beauty blender, blend that out. I only just use my setting spray to make it wet. It depends if I can be bothered, to be honest. Sometimes I'll just go end of the tap, but I feel like setting spray is just the best way for me. Sometimes I powder, sometimes I don't. It really depends on how long I want my makeup to last. If I'm going out for dinner, I maybe won't powder. If I've got it on all day, like today I'm going out later. Not out, but I'm just going to the cafe and stuff, and maybe popping to the shop. So I'll use a bit of powder just to like make it set. And I just kind of, you know, just a little bit.
Crying, it's a good for you, you're happy as hell.
Right. Next up, the most important thing in an everyday makeup routine is using liquid products, I think. So I think it just looks obviously a lot more natural and glowy. So I use this bronzer here. This is the bronzer I use all the time. It's a Charlie Olympia and it's in the shade Golden Age. I just love this bronzer. It's literally like my holy grail. But basically I just rub my finger in it, and then I just kind of, right where I can feel the bone there, just up high. I do it a little bit higher up because then when I blend it, obviously it drags down anyway. But I like to keep my bronzer a little bit higher. So I do that. Little tiny bit there. And a little tiny bit on my forehead here. And then I put a little bit on my nose, either side, underneath my nose, underneath my lip. That's pretty much it, to be fair. Maybe in my eyelid. And then I use this brush here, again, Real Techniques, the Contour Fan Brush. This is number 418. And I really think I'm a beauty guru right now, don't I? And then just blend that out.
Baby, like a dance.
And I always forget to blend under my lip. Just helps your lip look a little bit bigger. I don't know if you can see that already. Your nose doesn't really matter if it gets a little bit messy, because let's be real, when you get a real suntan on your nose, it doesn't look great anyway. Okay, now we're all concealed and bronzed and we have a little bit of colour in our face. The next thing I then do would be to put eyeshadow on. So I take either one of these two brushes. One's actually meant to be like a base, one's meant to be like a crease, but I just kind of alternate between the two because I don't really know the difference. And basically I use this Revolution Flawless 4 palette, and then I take like one of these two shades here, like either this one or this one. I've kind of been leaning towards this one recently, mix them both together a little bit. I just want a really plain colour because it makes a massive difference, but I want it to be very, very, very subtle. So when I do that, obviously just blend that in. Do you know what I mean? Like, it makes a big difference, but I've not really done anything. And I'm going to do my under eye. It's very important that you don't forget your under eye. Right, then it's eyebrow time. With my eyebrows, to be honest with you, I never really know how I really like them. I just kind of roll with it, whatever I feel like that day. It kind of depends as well what kind of makeup I'm doing. I feel like personally I don't suit the whole eyebrows up thing. But I do completely brush them up just to make it a bit easier when I am trying to do them, like underline the bottom. I switch between an eyeshadow, like the same eyeshadow I kind of use in my eyes, or a pomade. So I feel like using a bit of a pomade. I feel like having a bit more of a harsh brow. As long as I enhance my arch underneath and the end of it, I don't really care how the rest of my eyebrow looks. So I do literally just go from there to there and then just kind of blend it through a little bit and then drag the like remaining product underneath your eyebrow. Push. Just kind of fill in the random gaps, whatever. Brush them back through, make them look pretty. I just kind of roll with it. To be honest, it just depends how I feel on the day. What makes an everyday makeup, I think, is using a liquid blush, and I don't actually own one, so I use this Rimmel lipstick here. I think this works so nicely as a blush. This is shade 210 Mauve Men from Rimmel, and I literally just smile and these little bally bits, dab it on, and it also smells good, so that's a bonus. You can kind of drag it wherever you want. I do a little bit on my nose too, then use my beauty blender on that too. But before I blend this out, spray with setting spray, because you want it to blend out nicely. There you go, blends out so flipping easily. Blend over for everything you've done, just make sure it's all pushed in, looking nice. The next thing I do is, of course, highlight. It's a SOFX Revolution palette. This has been in my videos for like the last 5 times. And then basically I just kind of dab my finger in between these two shades, because the reason I don't use a brush, I don't want to get too much highlighter on me. I want to use a really natural amount. So I just do the very tip of my nose here, down there. Makes a world of difference, a little bit. Because I feel like you get a bit of a natural glow anyway, and that's what I want it to look like. I want it to look like I'm naturally glowing, you know?
Maybe I'm too emotional.
Then we're going to do our lip. I just always use some type of nude. I like this one. It's Rustic Brick from, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even remember what brand this is, to be honest with you. It's rubbed off, it's so old. With lips look a little bit lighter because I don't really want them to be this dark. Oh, there we go, that's my lips. That is pretty much it. I'll put mascara on if I feel like it. Sometimes I can't really be asked to put mascara on because it does my head in, but today I do feel like putting on mascara, so I'm going to get my eyelash colours and I'm going to curl my lashes. I'll put mascara on. This is the Ted Baker mascara. What I feel like I found with mascara is that less is better. I mean, you can't really see mascara on my eyelashes anyway because I just have quite small eyelashes. I need to then start holding my mirror out here rather than here. I have quite short eyelashes, and so less is better. Good dancers in your pair. I try to, when you do your mascara, I try to kind of like pull it out that way because it makes your eyelashes a bit more like flicky and like that, if that makes sense. So that is my makeup routine. It's very natural, you know, it just gives you a bit of a glow, a bit of colour. It's very cute. I love this makeup look. I just feel like it's very glowy and nice. But anyway, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. I will be filming a full glam video on Saturday, which will be uploaded on Sunday, so you can see how I would do my full glam. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if it was a bit boring. I feel like it was just a bit boring. Was it boring? No, that's just my anxiety. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe down below for videos every single Sunday. And I love you all so much. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
What a wonderful